If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, as an Entp, how do you overcome shyness? There are, of course, a plethora of ways to do just about anything, but these are the ones I picked up myself regarding shyness. Humanize them. Oftentimes, the reason one might become shy is because they don't, at first, recognize that those people are human. I mean that in a very literal way. The person, or people, you are too shy to talk to have probably been in your shoes before. They've been anxious, they've been nervous, they've been scared. They're as living as you are, unless they're not, but let's just say they are. As ENTPs, we can unintentionally see every scenario involving interaction with a person before we have it. We can connect them to people they look or dress alike, and those we compare them to can be great or terrible. And although we can be optimistic, in situations where we are uncomfortable we'll naturally go towards the worst case. It's important that we know that it is okay to be nervous at first, because there is the occasional asshole you'll bump into, but for the most part others are kind and sweet, if only at first. Therefore, there is no real reason for anxiety. Crutches. Side note, I don't think this is just ENTP thing. When using this term, I mean figurative crutches. Actual crutches support you at a time when you are vulnerable and unable to carry yourself alone, and metaphorical crutches do the same thing. Find something to think about or something you're wearing and let it give you courage. Weird thing to say, so I'll give an example. Personally, a lot of times I wear jackets. Not specifically because I'm cold, but because they give me a sense of protection. So whenever I feel anxious to talk to somebody, I grab a sleeve or the zipper part and I feel confident enough to talk to them. Of course you don't have to suddenly start walking around and end up 5 degrees hotter, so it's imperative you identify what makes you feel powerful. It could be a particular song, a quote, something as small as a sticker or a charm on a bracelet. Just whatever helps. Learn them. Last thing, because I'm looking at everything else I put and realizing I was unnecessarily long, is something similar to what Lauren Ruppel put. By watching others and knowing what to look for, we can learn about them. This includes what are the best ways to approach them, things they want to talk about, outside of themselves, because everybody loves to do it. Learning about that person can not only make you more comfortable when going up to them but give you insight to exactly how to act. We ENTPs are adaptable and flexible by nature, so be sure to use that chameleon skin when needed. Find more answers and a free audiobook on how to talk to anyone in the description below. No useless advice like just get out there, I mean actual useful advice from people who have really dealt with shyness and social anxiety and overcome it in their own lives.